Have a first down.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. Shotgun handoff to Warren. Gets it ahead, has about 5 yards. Jalen Petrie there on the stop.
You know, Kate, it's plays like that. It's just kind of the meat and potatoes. Not going to make any highlight reel, but just the positive, efficient plays on the ground. You need to keep plays and drives alive.
So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd. They'll go again with Warren. Breaks the tackle. He's got space ahead. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. It's a gain of 11 there. That picks up the first.
I call that a table setter right there. Table setter for yourself as a team in that huddle, gaining confidence on the ground, and you know that's going to set the table for some great play-action pass to come.
Offense already looking like they're in mid-game form. They've got it down to the 32. On first down, here's Rudolph. On him quick, and they bring him down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
And right there's the danger, Kate, when you put the ball in the air. How many times do we see these coordinators, when you get a nice run, right, you gain some steam on the ground, you stick with the ground game. They don't. They call the pass, and the defense reacts, and reacts well with a sack.
Second down and 19 yards to go after that sack. And he's tackled for no gain.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Defense looking to defend the marker on 3rd down. Third and long for him here. Throwing the out route complete. Picked up a good chunk, but they stop him shy of the first. It's 4th and short.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
A 41-yard attempt.
Boswell able to knock it through. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
They were able to answer a score with a score, maybe not to tie the game, but to certainly turn some of the momentum.
Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Now Boswell on to send this away. On the return, here comes takedown. You're going to bring him down as he gets it to the 33.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
What's that? What? 19. What's that?
Shotgun now, 1st round. That throw comes up short. Need a little more muscle on that one.
You really want those throws to be like clockwork for your offense. Every team needs to hit passes in that short, to intermediate range to effectively move the ball.
So still 10 to go on second from the 33-yard line. From the gun, Stroud escapes the pocket. And again, an interception is dropped. Looked a whole lot like the last play, didn't it, partner? And again, the turnover escapes him. It's going to be third down.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
Throwing on third down, Stroud. Gets it quickly to Noel. And they're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. And it's a gain of 12 on that one. And it'll be first down, Houston. No doubt they'll take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Back to the air they go on second. Stroud chased out to his right. He's taking a shot down the sideline. His heave isn't going to be answered. That's incomplete as an exciting look ends our first quarter. So they'll get to scheme about this third down call for a bit. That brings us to the end of one. 7-3 is our score. Back to Houston in just a moment. Welcome back. We'll begin the second quarter with the Texans in possession. They have it 3rd and 10. Here he goes, 3rd and long. That's the first down, and he's still going. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. That's 16 on the pickup. And it'll be a first down, Texans.
Every time I see one of those angle routes, I think back to my day one install. Rookie minicamp in the NFL. Texas, angle route. 49ers of the 80s, they were making hay with it then, and the running back's still doing it to this day.
From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10.
All right.
To the air yet again, it's Stroud. Oh, he put everything he had into that throw. Has it down close. And he did not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play, and that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
Working inside the red zone. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Hey, Mr. Quarterback, that's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage was waiting for it, thinking interception to be had, and incompletion still pretty good for the defense.
So the incompletion on 1st. Here is 2nd and goal. Mixon. Can't push it across. They make the stand. It looks like they might have stopped him a little bit behind the line, too.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
Now from the 2-yard line, it's 3rd and goal. Now it's Stroud. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal. Lucky that didn't end as an interception. So now they're left with 4th and goal.
That was it. That was their chance to escape this series. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points, and that was their ticket off the field. Unfortunately, they just couldn't quite hang on. That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. kickoff. This one's going to bounce into the end zone and will end as a touchback.
First and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
All right, Steelers to the line now. First and 10.
Here we go, 70 Lions.
They'll start on the ground here with Warren. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
And 7.
Last run got him 3. Here's second and 7.
Let's go now.
Setting up to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
That's not a big completion on the stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
Set. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Panther 11, Panther 11.
They send one of the tight ends in motion right. Rudolph from the gun. Short pass brought in. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. It's a pickup of 4 yards. And a fresh set of downs for Pittsburgh.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. A tight end that moves the chains on 3rd down, that's a QB's best friend.
New set of downs for him from the 31. First and 10, looking to throw. And he's brought down after a short gain.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
Second down now, they need 7. Warren here from the gun. And he has them a first down, which they will tackle on the other side of this 2-minute warning. They're going to throw out of the gun. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off by Derek Stingley Jr. And the Texans will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
Oh, coaches just love that effort right there. Instantly, as he made the pick, everybody was looking for a block and doing their part to set up the return. And I know it pales in comparison to giving up the turnover, but how about the effort on the other side to track him down and stop a potential pick 6? I think everybody deserves a little credit on the field for that effort.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. That one intended for Joe Mixon. So it's second down coming up.
Operating
Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
Okay, it just kind of feels like they've met their match with this defense. So many plays, well, they just not ended the way they were drawn up. Fortunately, well, their defense is doing the same. You really feel like which offense can get into rhythm is going to find a way to win this game.
Air it out on third. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Looks like we have a player hurt on that one. We'll get a pause here, and the training staff out to look at C.J. Stroud. Texans going to kick this away on fourth, and it's Tommy Townsend on for the punt.
The Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Getting a pistol formation here first as they come to the line.
Let's go. Cowboy 80. Dragon 60.
Howard out of the pistol here. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 once again from the 20.
19 tight. 19 tight. Let's go now.
Going again here, Howard. And again, it's going to hit the ground, incomplete. Looking for his running back, and 2 straight incompletions. It made this third down.
I know that you and I love, Kate, looking at plays and discussing them and all the different outlets and checkdowns, and usually there's a completion to be had, but not against this defense, not on that one.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down.
Tag. Buffalo 80. Buffalo 18. Go straight.
Man in motion here. Howard throwing on third down. That one nabbed by Warren. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40.
17 yards.
That play good for 17 and a first down. We've set it downs from 37.
It's a gain of 17 yards. First down, Steelers.
Trap 60. Trap 60. Let's go.
Here's Howard, 1st and 10. This one falls incomplete. Well, no look on this first look of the game. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down.
Kate, I think that's a little taster, a little entree of what's to come for this wide receiver. He's going to have to make some plays into some contested coverages, and he couldn't do it right there.
Ball stays at that 37. Here's 2nd and 10.
19, Tiger, 19, Tiger. Street, street. Panther 11, Panther, 19, Lion.
Operating from the gun. Here's Howard. And again, it's going to hit the ground. Incomplete. Looking for his running back, and 2 straight incompletions that made this 3rd down.
Okay, we've seen this running back pretty busy here early on in the passing game, and not just with checkdowns. You could tell this was going to be part of the game plan, and I don't think one incompletion here to him is going to deter that effort.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Get wide. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat.
To the air on 3rd and long. Austin makes the grab downfield. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers earn the chance to tie before halftime.
First thing you do as a quarterback, the first thing that you do when you get to the NFL level, if you haven't learned it earlier, is you scan those safeties. Do I got middle of the field open or close? Do I got single high or too high? Is that post going to be available? Because if it is, big plays can follow.
Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. Just over 30 seconds left in the half as they come to the line. First down throw by Stroud. He's going to push one deep down the right. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked up by Peyton Wilson.
Intercepted by the Steelers. They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
They'll begin this drive with barely over 25 seconds left.
Here we go, here we go. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Big.
They send a man in motion.
Cup 19, Cup 19, Dragon 60. Take over.
1st and 10. Here's Howard. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. This is a guy who's used to embracing contact, Brock. Usually makes catches in spite of it, but I guess it's tough for anybody to make a play every time.
Yeah, I think these tight ends today, Kate, spend as much time in the old ice bath as just about anybody. And when you don't make that catch and you take the contact, well, that stings like the first seconds in the ice.
After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22.
Check. 70 Lions. Buffalo 18.
Shotgun snap here to Howard. Caught into the hands of Freiermuth. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. The Steelers calling their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
A gain of 22 yards.
1st and 10 from the 43.
19, Tiger, 19, Tiger.
Out of the gun, Howard. Bails out of the pocket quick. Incomplete pass, and we're down to 12 seconds remaining.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
18 Cardinal, 18, 70 range, 70 range.
Second and 10 now, Howard. And that is incomplete. 8 seconds left now. No luck finding his receiver that time. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
That's a throw at this level. There's so much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. Got to be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
Looking to throw. He has the first over the middle. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. All right, they're going to call a timeout. 3 seconds left. That means one last play in this half. Here's the final play of our first half.
Go! Street! 60 Eagle! 60 Eagle! 19 tight! 19 tight! Panther 11! Panther 11! 7 Pirate! 7 Pirate! Warrior 17! 19 Lion! Let's go!
Throwing here just before halftime. Not enough on this throw. It hits the turf instead of his man. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment.
Kaimi Fairbairn to kick off for Houston.
Well, we're set up for an incredible second half. All tied as we kick it away here in quarter number 3. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback.
Ready up!
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Ready!
One of the tight ends in motion left. Run for Warren here, start the 3rd. And he drives that front backward on a gain of 4.
That is simply a stay on schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
First down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5.
60 Bison! 60 Bison! 72 Wolf!
To the air, Howard. It's a screen play to Warren. And they're all over that screen, Brock. Didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage.
Kate, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
Okay, ready?
It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here.
Set up! 70 Timberwolf! Set up!
3rd and long for him here. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up 4th down. The Steelers set to punt it. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. He punted a couple of times last week in their loss, and now gets this one away. And this punt is out of bounds with no chance at a return. Looks like they're going to spot it at the 30. First call here coming from the shotgun.
Warren.
From the gun, Stroud. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Steelers are going to have it after his 2nd
33-yard line.
First down now, ball at the 33.
Let's go now.
Howard looking to throw. Ooh, on him quick there, and they bring him to the turf. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for second down.
Even from the booth, Kate, I can hear it. I can hear that front seven telling the guys on the back end, hey, all I need is a couple seconds of lockdown from you guys, and I'm going to get to this QB. You promise that you deliver? And that's exactly what they did, wasted no time in getting that sack.
So after the sack, here comes 2nd and 11.
Here we go, sack. 70, Mustang 19.
They send a tight end in motion. Howard to throw. Looking for his back, but it will not find him. That's incomplete. Brings up 3rd down.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down. Trying an inside give to Ward. And he's going to be stopped well shy of that first down marker. Call it a yard. That means 4th down coming up. Here comes Chris Boswell in the Steelers field goal unit. There's a 50-yard look from the right hash. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that's going to break our tie and give him a 3-point advantage.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
No return here. This kick's going to wind up as a touchback.
35-yard line.
Nice starting spot for the Texans here. They're about set. 1st and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Blitz is there, and he goes down. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
Wow, it has been such a good day offensively for the guys up front. That's actually the first sack by this defense. And now comes the real question mark. Will it lead to more? Or will this offense learn a lesson and get back to the rhythm they've been in protecting?
Shotgun now, first round. Gets it quickly to Noel. And he rips off good yardage, but it will not move the chains. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
15 yards and leads to 3rd down.
Stroud now on 3rd. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
And that kick will get out of bounds without a return. Looks to be a little shy of reaching the 20.
22-yard line.
Pittsburgh offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. They'll start the drive with Warren. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock Huard, who got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
And they went 3 yards the wrong way to start this drive out. Here's 2nd and 13. Howard now to throw. Hits him on the out route. And nothing doing after the catch, but a good gain on it. They're down to the 35.
And the Steelers first down. A gain of 16 yards. And the Steeler first down.
On first down, Howard escapes the pocket. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
You hear so many programs all around the league talk about it's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. And right there, he understood it's all about the ball, and I'm not going to risk a turnover wisely, throwing it away.
On 2nd down, Warren. And all he can get is a yard here, Brock. It's going to be 3rd down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9. Slot man motioned over. Timeout coming from the Texans. That's their first. As that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way. Drive in dire straits. It's 3rd and 9. Here he goes, 3rd and long. It's in or no, they dropped another one. Picks dropped on back-to-back plays, Brock. But it does force a 4th down. Punt team on the field. And he wants to hit his 2nd effort just as well as he hit his 1st. The punt heads towards the sideline. Not returnable. Well done. And his job's done. And it is a job well done. That punt fights deep into enemy territory. Out of bounds at the 7. All right, the Houston offense looks set, Brock. Here's 1st and 10. Here we go. They'll begin with a run by Mixon. And the drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play. We'll have to pause now as they tend to an injured player, and that appears to be Joe Mixon, who they're looking at. Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
18. What's that?
Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. Finds the in route complete. And how is that for some breathing room, huh, Brock? Gets him away from the goal line up to the 20. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And it'll be 1st down, Houston.
1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
18. What's that?
First give on the ground, it's Willie Marks. And he has enough room to gain about 4.
A humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
18.
Stroud. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock, and physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
Just gets the first and more, and he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine, because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
18, what's that?
Stroud throwing here on first. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
Ball still on that 34-yard line, 2nd and 10.
Here we go. 18,
Again, Stroud. Escapes the pocket. Nothing doing there as the second down pass falls incomplete.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you, you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down.
here we go. 18, what's that? Hey, uno.
They'll throw, 3rd and long. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long.
I'll say, Kate, that defense looked even better, sharper on 3rd down than they did on 2nd. They played that one so tight there was no window to throw.
Down a score, and they're going to go for this on 4th down.
Oh, ready? What? 18, what's that? 2J.
Desperation time here. He's got it close to the marker. Oh, but they're going to say incomplete. He didn't get the feet down on 4th down.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
And this is going to be just what this defense ordered. A great play to back these guys up, shift the momentum a little here in the 4th.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Run loss of a yard to begin the drive. Here comes 2nd and 11.
Here we go. 60 Bison.
They'll send him over right.
Wings. Go.
Throwing here, Howard. Caught by Warren, out of the backfield. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27.
Well, this is the type of game we've come to expect from him as a runner, toting the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
To the line, here's 3rd and 3. Looking to throw. That one nabbed by Warren. And he's all the way home. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers make it a 9-point advantage. Point after up and good from Boswell. And the Steelers make it a 10-point ball game.
Texans 10. Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Now Boswell on to send this away. No to return this. A decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Texans to the line. 1st and 10.
On the quick, right?
Shotgun snap. They'll throw. Big gain downfield. And he is taken down as he drives this to the enemy 40. They'll get 31 yards on the play. And it'll be a 1st down, Texans. Offense in the hurry up here.
At the 40-yard line.
11.
1st down throw by Stroud. Forced out to his right. That's low and bounces short of his man.
Kate, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
From the 40, here comes 2nd and 10. Now they're going to throw out of the gun. He almost threw another one. Back-to-back throws now that should have been picked off, partner, as he continues making risky decisions with the football.
Oh, that was such an opportunity lost. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points on the series. And instead, he just couldn't quite hang on.
He's on the quick hitter. And the hit is made, so they bent to the competition, but they didn't break, Brock, as they force this 4th down.
An 8-yard gain. It's 4th down.
That takes us to the 2-minute warning in Houston. Texans down by 10. Kaimi Fairbairn out there now to try a field goal for the Texans on this 4th down. From the right hash, a 49-yard look. Cracking for it, and it's good! And it pulls them back within 1 score here in the 4th.
Texans 13.
That kick obviously gets it back to a 1-score game. Now the real question, Kate, how good do those onside kicks look at warm-ups? How good do they look all week in practice? Is it time to pull out the onside kick or trust your defense with 2 timeouts in your pocket?
And this is recovered by the Steeler hands team. Ooh, can't get it back on the onside kick. Can still get a final chance with a quick 3 and out, though, albeit not with a lot of time for them left to work with.
Yeah, Kate, unless they can force a miracle turnover, and we've seen that before, a 3 and out is really the only avenue remaining. Defense, go buckle it up.
Good field position as the Steelers come up to it. 1st and 10. The tight end in motion now. On 1st down, Warren. And the ball is going to remain at midfield as he is stopped at the line. No gain. No surprises here. Defense quick to stop that clock. We've got 1:53 left in this game. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you called 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
First play of the drive, lost a yard. Need to get it back and some change here. 2nd down.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. 60 Maverick.
Motioning one of the tight ends. They're going to pass it here. And back-to-back passes that should have been intercepted. 2 great chances to take it away. Both of them dropped, Brock, and now they stay out there for 3rd down. Now this goes for every player in every sport, Brock. Fatigue in the 4th quarter. So that can mean dropped interceptions just as much as it can mean a dropped catch, too.
And believe it or not, Kate, quarterbacks, they can get fatigued, too.
Yeah.
Maybe not as much physically as their buddies running around and hitting, but mentally. You just get tired there as a passer. You start to assume, and that's a dangerous place to play.
Maybe a little rattled after that near interception. Let's see how he plays this on 3rd and long. Putting the tight end in motion.
70 Lions.
Setting up to pass. Well, still throwing, and this is intercepted. Azeez Al-Shire has it. And the Texans have some new life in the 4th.
Howard's pass intercepted. line.
Football's on the 48. Here we go. First down.
All right. 118. What's that? Buggy.
Here he is to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Jalen Noel.
Unable to find Jalen Noel with that one.
Brings
And that'll bring up second down. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
And a great play is brought to an end as this one reaches the 35-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
Ooh, I like that call. I really like it with those sticks. You can keep them on the sidelines, and you get more than enough to get the first down.
He'll look to throw it. Taking a chance to the end zone. And he can't hang on. Touchdown in his arms. But it slips through. Second down coming up.
That's going to be a play tomorrow. When they watch it on tape, they're going to be kicking themselves a bit. Okay, you get man-to-man coverage down in the red zone, you got to take advantage of it. It's hard. Zone coverage and the windows are so tight. You get man, got to find a way to win.
An all-around tough play for him. Took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down.
What's that? 118. Why Tony? Hey, Uno Mars.
To throw. The right side, no one has it. And they haul him down just a foot or two shy of the red zone. The clock rolls as the Texans try to hurry their offense to the line.
And the Texans, first down.
Back to throw. On the move, headed right. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on first down.
Kate, I got to believe he hearkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
Just over 40 seconds to play as they line up. Second and 10.
Look the hot.
Here's Strand again. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. So they opt for the shorter pass later in the progression on that play, Brock, but man, the defense took that away too.
Well, what they tell us yesterday in those production meetings, nothing comes easy. No easy completions from shots down the field to those checkdowns to the running back. Wanted to make this offense earn everything. They just did.
Here he is to throw. He's got it, complete to Collins. And he gets out of bounds to save that final timeout. Just picks up the first down too.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Targets have far less room to work in this red zone, Brock, but down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get in that huddle and you remind him, now listen, guys, it's going to be contested. We know this. It's a physical game, all 100 yards up and into the red zone.
And he brings it in. Touchdown! A big decision coming up for him now. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the fourth quarter that could go either way.
On for the PAT, and a make would tie us up late. And everyone can breathe easier now. His try is good, and they found a way to tie it late in the fourth.
Fairbairn to kick off for Houston.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. And that one hit the landing zone first and then into the end zone. So it's going to be a touchback out to the 20. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. Oh my goodness, it's intercepted! And the defense has come through. They're in the end zone, and that gives them the lead. Tie game, final quarter, the final minutes and seconds ticking away, Brock. I mean, this is dream scenario for a defender to have the chance to score the potential game winner.
Yeah, I'll raise my hand, and sometimes it'll fall. For too many times, think about the quarterback. This is the moment you live for. Oh, you got to maximize the situation. It's the same mindset for these defenders, and when they capitalize on it, well, you could see the celebration by his teammates.
Return coming from the 6. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. All right, Steelers to the line now. 1st and 10. To the air following that pick 6. Incomplete pass, and we're down to 12 seconds remaining.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Shotgun snap here to Howard. Looking slant route, complete. Quick rally to the catch by the defense, stopping the game at the 33. Officials signaling timeouts. We've got whistles. Time left for one snap. While we all know the odds are low, it's not impossible that they find a way to score.
1st down, Steelers.
First down now, ball at the 33. Operating from the gun, here's Howard. Buys time, rolling right. Trying to push deep downfield. It's intercepted! That will do it! Picked off by Jalen Petrie. And the Texans make one final massive play, and that finishes the win. So it's a win for the Texans. And they're stacking momentum right away this season as they begin the year 2-0.